Alright, what's going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? The Worst Let's Player here. This is a little bit of a channel update for all of you. It's been quite a while since I've made any content for YouTube, actually. Last thing we did was we finished up Red Dead Redemption 2. For those of you that are curious, this is the Cyberpunk 2077 demo that CD Projekt Red released at the tail end of last year, I believe. Um, Basically, this is just a channel update. Where I am, where I've gone, where I'm going, and where I hope to take you guys. So the issue that I have is I am not a competitive player whatsoever in any way, and so that makes content on YouTube a little hard right now because a lot of people will play Apex or Fortnite and they'll stream it or they'll upload it to YouTube or they'll stream it and then upload it to YouTube. Um, so my problem is I'm not competitive. I don't care for multiplayer games. If you look at my channel, you will clearly see that I have only played single player games. And I think even if I did play a single player game that had multiplayer capabilities, there was still some sort of campaign in there. So that's the issue right now is everybody is moving over to Twitch and everybody is streaming, and the issue that I have is number one, I don't have enough subscribers or constant watchers or followers that look at all my content. So moving over to Twitch at this point is is not ideal for my channel. Eventually, maybe, but it's not ideal for my channel right now. So I'm going to stay on YouTube for now. Um Another big thing is that, like I said, we have Fortnite and we have Apex is really big now, and it's just a trend. They're all just trends, and I don't care for trends, and so that kind of messes up with YouTube algorithms a little bit because everybody's like, oh, let's watch Fortnite, let's do Apex, and it's like, I don't care to stream that, I don't care to record that to begin with. So that leads me to why the beginning of the year is usually crappy. I have never been so bored before in my life. And the issue that I have with it is that mm, um the issue that I have is that I'm going back and playing old releases. After I finished Red Dead Redemption 1, I actually or Red Dead 2, my bad. I actually went back through and played God of War, which had one game of the year at the end of the year for the VGAs. If you don't remember, you can go back check it out on my channel. Um, so it won game of the year, and I went through and I played that. I was like, man, this is a great game, but then I was still stuck because the thing is, there, like I said, there are no actual like brand new games coming out until the middle of the year to summer, and it's around March, April, May where we start getting hyped on E3 rumors. And everybody gets excited because it's like, oh, what games are we going to get this year? But it still kind of sucks. So, my whole thing is, I don't even know if I want to record or continue doing YouTube anymore. I definitely do. The only issue I have is I don't know what games I would like to do for this channel that are brand new. We had a huge release a couple days ago. Anthem came out, and a lot of people liked it. A lot of people hated it. Um, that's one of those games where it's like, yeah, you can play single player, but we're promoting multiplayer because it's a lot easier. And it's kind of like, really, I don't like that. Same thing with the Division 2. I played both the alpha and the beta for the Division 2 and Anthem, and said both of the games are kind of eh. I could see the appeal, but they're just not for me. And then we have Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, which comes out, I believe, March 22nd, and that looks like a fun. It looks like it's gonna be interesting, but that's gonna be another game that I'm kind of like, eh. It would be fun to play for a bit, but then it would just get really frustrating. It's another Dark Souls-esque game. Um, so if you don't know what that is, I'll leave a link down in the description for that as well. So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm bored, I don't have any games to play, I don't have any content to give you guys because there's no content being created by other developers. Now, the first game that comes out that I am slightly interested in is Days Gone, and that is supposed to be coming out in April. Now, here's the thing. If it's anything how God of War happened, I still like watching games be played before I buy them, unless I know for a fact that it's something I'm going to be interested in. And what I mean by that is usually like sequels or titles, or play the beta beforehand. And what I mean by that is simply, for example, like The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding. I am just automatically, I am immediately infatuated with those titles. So I'm not going to watch them. I'm going to probably play through the game first and then watch other people play through it afterwards. Days Gone for me is going to be one of those games where I probably watch it be streamed first and then buy it after. And if I do buy it, if I do buy it afterwards, I will definitely record it. But the only problem is that we don't know anything in the way of releases that I am interested in. Now, keyword there, that I am interested in. Those being any of the releases that Sony does that are exclusive to Sony alone, like Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding, The Last of Us Part 2, Days Gone. Those are all PS4 Sony exclusives. Now, the one game that is coming out this year that isn't a Sony exclusive that I'm excited for is, of course, The Outer Worlds. Now, this is one of two games that I'm excited for to buy on PC. If you don't know what I'm talking about, The Outer Worlds, hopefully, it's on a Steam page. I hope they don't go to the Epic Games Store and become an exclusivity deal, because that would suck. The Outer Worlds, I believe, is going to be the first PC playthrough of a game that I do. Mainly because it's better, it looks better than anything Bethesda's going to make with Fallout. So I am highly anticipated for that. That is definitely a game that you can go back through, make different choices, and get different outcomes. So that's definitely a game that I can go through and I can play on my YouTube channel, and then I can go off and play it by myself or on my own, which is pretty cool. So that's going to be the first one that I do, I think, this year. And that doesn't come out until April. So we still have a couple of months. Well, we have practically 2 months. I think it comes out at the end of April. Or no, my bad. The Outer Worlds has not been announced. I was talking about Days Gone. My bad. Yeah, Days Gone is supposed to come out in April, but like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be into that. I don't know if I'm going to record it for the channel. So, more than likely, the first game that will be out that I'll make content for on this channel will be The Outer Worlds, unless I decide to do Days Gone or another Sony exclusive comes out before that. And of course, I mean the big four that I meant, or the other three that I mentioned earlier. The second PC game that I'm going to do a playthrough of is, of course, going to be the demo that you guys are seeing here, Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, there's a lot of rumors on when this game is supposed to come out. There is definitely, it's been confirmed that they're going to be at E3 this year, so it will definitely be interesting going forward with E3. E3, I streamed it last year. Last year I did Microsoft. I did all of them. I did EA, Bethesda, Microsoft, Sony, Ubisoft. I did all of them except for Nintendo. I did all the E3s. I will do that again this year, but it's going to be a little bit shorter because, EA has their own thing. If they do what they did last year, EA has their own thing. Microsoft and Ubisoft, I think are going to be on the same day. And then Sony is doing their own thing, their own PlayStation, experience or whatever they're doing, which is where everyone's believed that they're going to announce the PS5. I don't know if they are going to have stuff on the internet about that, and by that I mean I don't know if it's going to be like E3 where they're going to live stream. And if they do end up live streaming, I'll get a notification and I'll pop up OBS and I'll stream it on YouTube. But other than that, not really anything else. E3 rumor wise, just that CD Projekt Red is going to be there, and that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to cut this video short. Again, if you guys want to see any of the games that I've mentioned in this video, they will be in the link down in the description down below. The link to this full video, which is an entire 48 minutes, will be in the link in the description down below. And I will see you guys next time, and hopefully I'll see you guys in April. I'll see you guys later.